All right, my friends, welcome back. Today is the 5th. The 5th of March. Holy smokes, the 5th of March. It is Tuesday. I'm Aaron Michael Eschenberg, and this is your daily horoscope. So the moon is now moved out of Aquarius. The social aspects, the social buzz is simmering down here on Tuesday as we move into dreamy Pisces. As we're getting ready for that big new moon happening tomorrow. This is all preparation, baby. Preparation. This is the last day of Uranus in Aries for another 84 years. Woo! I'm just saying, this is exciting times. This is exciting energy. We're at our final 29 degrees, our final 58 degrees today of Uranus and Aries, these final breakthroughs of saying, come on, human, wake up. This is your life. This is your reality. Don't let somebody else control it. Get out of this idea of social conformity. Right? Like, create it, think it. You know, all of this Pisces and Capricorn energy that's going on right now. It is dream it, think it, create it. You know, hold the image in your head, hold it in your hand. This is like the most intense manifesting energy that we have seen in our lifetimes, with this Neptune in Pisces, Saturn in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn. This is like major transformation, major restructure, major shifts, major moves. Change is not an option, is inevitability. And the moon moves into Pisces today, deepening our intuition, deepening our emotions, letting us see this bigger picture that we talked about yesterday, this grand kaleidoscope, you know, seeing all the colors, all the spectrum of the colors for exactly what they are, and seeing for them the beauty that they are, you know? We need some people to be so strong. We need some people to be so stubborn so that we can be like, hey, when I'm in this situation, I can lead with softness, you know, or a softer, more gentle approach. Because today is about leading. This is the last day of the year. This is important. This is the last day of the year where we have no retrogrades. The energy is still moving forward. Although Mercury has slowed down, it is still at the 29th degree of Pisces. We have Mercury, we have the Sun, we have the Moon and Neptune all in Pisces. Stellium, you know, there's 4 planets in Pisces. There's a lot going on, a lot of Pisces energy telling us to expand, telling us the ideas, the limiting beliefs that we have. This is the connection with Capricorn, these limiting beliefs that we've had, these ideas of how we've already been structuring and grounding ourselves, to just completely dismantle these ideas, think bigger, think much, much bigger, and then expand and think a little bit bigger. You know, it's just like, the best has not come. You haven't seen the best yet. There's so much more out there. There's so much more world to see. You know, like in Greece, in Rome, like they're digging, you know, trying to put a highway in. This is recently. Trying to put a highway in, and they're digging to, you know, make these posts. And they found another road from an ancient civilization. Just discovered. It's like, there's a lot of world out there that we do not know. There's a lot to discover. There's a lot of internal things to discover. These limiting beliefs die. If they haven't been dying over the past few months or years, hopefully today we sink it in, because tomorrow is a very, very different world out there. Very different world. We'll talk about that then, but today, that's where we're at. We're at this end. We're at the end of this forward momentum energy, because once that retrograde starts, it's going to be a lot more reviewing, reflective. Now, the positive side of this, I mean, there's a lot of positive sides. This is all positive, you know, to be perfectly honest. But it's this Mars train that's going on. Mars is leading the way right now. And Mars is like the slowest of the personal planets. You know, we have Mercury, Venus, and Mars. And then the moon, of course, is our motion, which moves the absolute fastest. Is every 30 days the moon goes around. And then every 88 days, you know, Mercury goes around the sun. But how we see that in the zodiac is a little different. That's why these retrogrades happen. You know, Venus is like about every year and a half. to go around, and then Mars is every 2 years and goes around the sun. So as it is a slower planet, it is also our powerhouse planet of like, acceleration and inertia. It's setting things in motion. If Mercury is our understanding, this is our intelligence, okay? So this is like, oh, I get that. I understand this. I comprehend it. And then Venus is what I want and desire. People and things, like this book. Okay, so if I want this book, my comprehensive of knowledge and understanding says, Aaron, this is a book that you would enjoy. So, okay, I do love this book. Now, Mars says, how do I get it? Oh, well, I have to have a job to pay for it. I have to have I bought this online. This book is out of print, falling apart. But I have to have an account. I have to find the book. I have to, search through the internet or go to these like stores to try to find this thing. This is our, the motivation of getting stuff done. Yes, my brain says I want it. I know I desire this. This is Venus and Mercury in action. And Mars says I'm going to get it now. I'm going to put my hand out and grab it. So we have a Mars train going on, which is not very common. Mars seems to be pulling all the other planets ahead right now. So Mars is like leading this. So where are we at? Okay, Capricorn, Cancer. Mars is over here in Taurus, at the very beginning of Taurus. And all the other planets are behind it. Okay, and ending with Jupiter back here in Sagittarius. So it's like Mars is here. And then right behind that, at the 29th degrees of Aries, is Uranus. And then at the very first degree of Aries, we have Chiron. And then we have 29 degrees of Pisces, we have Mercury. And then 15 degrees of Pisces, we have Neptune. And then at 14 degrees, we have the Sun. And then right in the middle, the early degrees, we have the Moon. And then we have Venus up here in Aquarius. And then back a little bit further, we've got Pluto at like 22 degrees and Saturn at 17 degrees-ish. And then Jupiter up here in Sagittarius. So it's like all of these things are being pulled by Mars. And where is Mars? Mars is in the staple Earth sign of Taurus. So as we have, coming full circle now, so as we have our mind, our intellect about to go in this reclusive backward motion of reflecting and reviewing and am I on the right path? That's the thing is it's like Pisces is kind of like the house of mirrors. It's like I don't really know where I'm going right now. I'm not sure if this is the exit, if this is an entrance, if this is, like I feel this pull. So I'll just pull it up so the camera can see. I feel this inertia, this pulling me. I know that this great change is amongst my life. I know that all of these things are happening, but I'm still kind of lacking direction. Yeah, I know a lot of you are feeling that right now. I have these conversations all the time. That's why I do these, because I have these same conversations with so many people that it's just like, well, I might as well just put out these daily videos. And whoever wants to see it sees it, you know what I mean? Because like I talk with these conversations every day, and people are like, "Dude, my head is spinning." They're like, ever since that full moon, why do I feel like, spinning my wheels, like I'm going nowhere? I know something's happening, but I don't know what it is. It's like we're all looking up at the sky. I don't know. Is it going to be a rocket ship taking off? Is it, is it going to be a fireworks show? Is it what? What are we all looking up here for? Am I just following this person because he started looking up? It's like. There's that energy is in the air. It's up and the buzz is happening. But it's like, don't fear. We are being pulled. You're being pulled. And it's stable, grounded sign of Taurus is what Mars is pulling everybody at. And it's cool because the Sun and Taurus, or Sun and Mars are kind of been moving together in this cool sextile. Okay, so we have this beautiful sextile still happening, and again, it's the most harmonious aspect when it comes to astrology. Is we're working with the positive aspect of two different signs, two different elements, water and earth. Earth is the cup, the container. Water, the emotion, the intuition. Okay, and this is the liquid. This is the fruit of life, the seed of life. And all creation comes from there. And then we have the destruction aspects, the fire and the air. But this is creation, the creation process. So we have a lot of creation going on right now. It's just like saying, hey, yes, yes, my friends, you can create this new life that you're dreaming of. You can let go of this, you know, oh my God, it's windy for a couple of days. Oh, it's cold outside. It's miserable. No, it's beautiful and sunny. Look at the sun. You know, I literally just had a conversation with somebody this morning. I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful outside. And she's like, is it? Is it? You know, forgive me, but it's cold. Dude, it's winter outside. You live in the north. You live in the north. Yeah. Like, come on. We are so beyond this. Where we're at right now and where we're going, we're not sitting here complaining about the weather anymore. You know what I mean? Like, there's much better conversations to have. And then it's like understanding, oh, I'm really going on here. This is a tangent for this daily. But I'll wrap that up. But that's where we're at. We're no longer sitting here just complaining about the weather, okay? We're recreating our lives into a newer vision. It's just like we could choose our conversations. We can choose. It is a sunny day outside. There is no denying that. Is it cold? Yep. You pick your battles here. Life's good, man. Life's good. And trust the process. Again, this is the last day of this forward momentum energy, because everything is going to change tomorrow. Everything is changing tomorrow. And starting with breaking traditions, we're going to see some huge things. We'll talk about it in tomorrow's episode. I think that's it. You know, I think we're good. Trust. Just trust yourself. Trust. Have faith right now that know that you're being pulled in the right direction, even if things are getting confusing, if they're getting fuzzy. Trust yourself. You got it. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. We'll talk about it more then.